Alright, part 2 of What If the Akatsuki Had Devil Fruits. So last time we did Zetsu, Konan, Kisame, Sasori, and Hidan. This time it is Pain, Tobi, Deidara, Kakuzu, and Itachi. Every single fruit that I thought of for Pain, he could already do. So I think this was a good, acceptable answer, let's say. I figured the power of gravity would at least allow him to destroy villages without having to kind of focus all of his chakra into one of the pains, so at least it makes him a little bit more versatile. Now for Tobi, this was equally as hard until I remembered the Ninetales attack on the village. I gave him the power of the Chain fruit, the ability to spawn chains from his body and then use them like he should have kept doing after the Ninetales attack would be awesome for him. I don't think anyone is going to be surprised with what I picked for Deidara. I gave him the Bomb fruit, and you might think this is a little bit redundant because that's kind of already what he does, but this way he doesn't have to make it out of clay. So when he runs out of clay, he can still make explosions. Make him a little bit more useful in long-term battles. Up next is Kakuzu. So his whole thing is immortality through surrogacy, right? Having those extra hearts. Well, what if we could make him even more unkillable? I gave him the Straw fruit. The ability not only to have all those hearts that he has, but to then have a handful of voodoo dolls that all act as extra lives for this guy would make him so annoying on the battlefield. I could definitely see this one getting played up for comedic effect. And finally, we have the fan favorite, Itachi. He was another one that was really difficult to pick a fruit for, but I like my choice. I gave him the Crow fruit. It just fits his aesthetic perfectly. The ability to turn into a murder of crows not only would be a much better way for him to get around, but imagine if all of the crows individually had his Sharingan. And that is all of the Akatsuki done, all 10 of them. These were a little bit tricky. If you have any other requests, or if you think you have better fruits for these guys, feel free to leave that down in the comments.